Oklahoma City's opening lineup courtesy of our friends at State Farm. Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, and Kendrick Perkins, their front court trio. The backcourt comprised of Russell Westbrook and Thabo Sefolosha. And for the 76ers, they've got Evan Turner, Richardson out there with Holiday. Then there's Lavoy Allen, and it's Young in at the power forward.
Well, it's interesting. This Oklahoma City team has gotten better and better. And now it's to the point where every year the expectations are for the Thunder to pretty much get out of the West and maybe win the championship. Not easy to play with that kind of burden.
The shot by Turner, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Kevin, he's one of the best finishers we've got in this league. I mean, he rarely misses an opportunity to score inside when he has position.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity. How about that elevation? Man, some major hops and vertical there.
That's your point guard right there, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, aren't they? Some of the best athletes in the world playing that position.
Amazing. This guy's able to create and dominate. Got 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Last season, though, when you talk about expectations, the Thunders have to be pleased with what they were able to accomplish.
And Kevin, you know, with the way the Thunder played in the postseason, it was obvious that the expectations didn't bother them at all.
And while I'm sure there's some disappointment that they weren't able to win at all, losing to the Heat in 5 in a series where Oklahoma City was actually favored.
Yeah.
I think in the big picture, you have to appreciate how far they've come in such a short time.
Yep.
The future, obviously, very bright in OKC.
I think we could see them put up some big numbers if they keep shooting like this. I mean, 4 or 5 early, and they look focused and locked in.
Now here's Westbrook. Westbrook double team. The feed to Ibaka. Up with it. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now.
What you love about Thaddeus Young out of Georgia Tech is the small ball 4 position that he plays. He's so quick and active that he's a nightmare for opposing power forwards to cover. But he's long enough to defend bigger players at the other end of the floor.
Left side Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. Sefolosha passes to Westbrook. It's Durant with the drive. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Back to Holiday. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Slams it on the run.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
And Thaddeus Young, great in transition and able to drive and finish at the rim.
Yeah, I really like his improvement and how he's developed as a player. He's tough for most big men to stay in front of. He's got the nice left-handed stroke, which I think keeps guys off balance a bit. And he really brings high energy and scoring punch off the bench.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Lavoy Allen. Wright comes in for Drew Holiday. And Nick Young is subbed in for Jason Richardson. Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. That shot's good from Hawes.
And he knows how to finish when he gets that close to the hoop.
Thunder trailing by 6. Will it go? And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that.
Now here's Wright. And here's Durant. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the free throw line. Don't give him an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep him out of the lane next time around.
And the 76ers with some changes. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Young. And it's Holiday in for Evan Turner. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Westbrook's checked in to the paint. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Oklahoma City. Three-pointer, Martin gets the bucket.
Well, he wasn't going to miss that. I mean, they were way too late to get to him out there.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Martin. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
There's one thing about the alley-oop. You can't fire the pass in there. You've got to have some air under that pass. It needs a little hang time.
That's exactly right. A lot of finesse, just like that one was. Perfectly thrown.
And that's what makes the play so much fun to watch. There's finesse on the front end, but then power on the end.
Good on both. The alley-oop pass. Martin dishes to Collison. Here's Cephalosha. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And that concludes a back-and-forth high